On the other side, two third-year head coaches. We are now underway. Tip is up and won by the Minutewomen. Different numbers today for UMass with what they are. Inside it comes Megan Olbrees, and a quick turnaround try goes.
Well, Megan Olbrees is going to be a huge factor in this game for Massachusetts.
In today's game, she's averaging close to that, about 15 and 7. Only 6 shot attempts, though, in their game on Saturday against James Madison. As for this UMass group is not letting their offensive performances dictate their defense at the same time. This one picked off, and DeVries will lay it up and in.
He collapses because of it.
In the first meeting of these two teams, as Franks gets tripped up going downhill, Odenigbo gets the offensive rebound and cleans it up. So a true 5-out team, very much like the modern NBA style of play, where three-pointers have become the norm. Here is Palmieri. Minutewomen with the two bigs on the court have been looking for those low entries. And Palmieri over two, count the basket, and one.
The defense is very good by Scalia, but then some contact at the end. Anytime Miami program that has won a ton recently, they're in a slightly more advanced rebuild than where UMass is at. Because Miami take those. You want to make sure that you're minimizing, as that was a great take, a high volume shooting league. Only the Minutewomen and probably NIU are the primary teams who don't take quite as many triples.
Good work down low and a good spin move.
They do a great job of making their opponents have to abandon what makes them successful.
Missed a travel down there in the eyes of the UMass officiating staff. Instead it comes Palmieri up top, gets the rescreen from Odenigbo. Palmieri, turn around, good fake, and up and in.
But this is the Palmieri bucket. She loves driving left. A nice fake to get DeVries out of the picture with her shot.
I think DeVries actually defends that pretty well because the goal there is to take away the baseline. This one thrown away. And down without a contest comes Perkins to lay it in. Basketball on the high school level and has produced quite the basketball family as Singer getting downhill finishes for her first bucket of the game. But
force something difficult, just go to work.
Odenigbo on the entry from Olbrees gets it to go. UMass ran a double big high-low.
Inside out to set up the open three for Scalia. And both teams are being sloppy with the basketball.
And Singer able to finish that time after
to live by and die by the three.
Here is Olbrees getting downhill, got blocked, has 2 seconds to put it up, at the buzzer, gets it to go! Style of play, and Olbrees, after being blocked really well, DeVries with great help side defense. Olbrees with the presence of mind to know
round number
in today's game in particular, but what a great 3-year player.
Tremendous.
She has been. Long two again, no good. Rebound to the Minutewomen. Olbrees kicks it out. Perkins for 3, got it! First made 3 of the day for either team. Comes from Ayanna Perkins.
She shoots 44% from distance, and that brought a bit of a spark.
Well, guess what? Right back at it.
But then you start to feel like you can do it too.
Now Palmieri, you know she's thinking about maybe making it 3. Step back, long 2 is good from AP.
Wants to get better at recruiting-wise. It's getting more shooters.
Ferguson will kick it out. Olbrees for 3. Got it! Saw UMass take their largest lead into the halftime locker room. Here is Olbrees stepping through off the window and in. Olbrees wasting just 10 seconds. But this is the look at the Olbrees bucket.
DeVries does everything right there.
DeVries has been so good defensively today.
Yes, so close. Still has to wait.
Cheddar up to 9-9-8. Now in just 3 years, Odenigbo muscling down low off the window. That was the best take from Chineye Odenigbo that we have seen this year.
No question. That was emphatic from Odenigbo.
Triple up and in. A pretty good chance she could hit 1,500 or more by the time her career ends. Here is McHale for 3.
McHale started that with a no-look along with her head coach, Glenn Box, basically in sync the entire time.
And count the basket and 1 down low.
Considering how many fouls we had early. But Ilse DeVries, we've talked about her footwork. That
crosses over on Singer. UMass with just one big in the game, one traditional big. Tough take through the lane, up and under and in. Elia, who picks up rebound number 6.
The pace from UMass there was right, but the decision from McHale was not.
And Olbrys able to double figures, spare Meg Olbrys with 10. This has been so intense. Singer from about 6 feet behind the arc will drill a 3. McHale down low, Ferguson tried to feed it, instead picks it back up. Now at the end of the shot clock, McHale for 3, got it!
So here's the sequence from UMass offensively. Ferguson worked out of the double, the extra pass. McHale with the pump fake, and she's got good range. Had great awareness of where the shot clock was at. She knew she had time for a pump fake, and then drilled it.
And then an and one the other way. They're trying to work it back down low to Treader. Instead, it's Scalia. UMass goes under the screen. Scalia's 3. Well, they'll say a long 2. In paint points exactly even. Singer, wild take, not even close. Rebound into the hands of McHale. Feeds it down low. Odenigbo, easy finish. Scored today, but has played about 20 minutes. McHale driving and found a... We talked about this point guard matchup. It was good on-ball defense the other way, and now Singer trying to answer, able to finish off the backboard.
You need depth scoring.
Singer was able to get underneath there. Down to 10 to shoot. Here is DeVries, who can shoot. Now Treader through Odenigbo, count the basket and 1.
Miami's finally back in front.
So McHale will come back in. Odenigbo will come. It's a zone look for the Redhawks. Down to 7 to shoot. Palmieri driving. Gets blocked by Treader into the hands. Podcaster to calculate their tiebreakers for them, which may or may not have happened in another conference in our history. Off the take, Ferguson gets the bucket to go. And they post highlights. They post recaps after every game on social media. It's such a good job of growing the game as a long 2 falls. Top of the key, Treader driving, poked away by Franks, now 10 to shoot. Hard entry pass, and a good take there. We'll go down low, Odenigbo. On the baseline, Odenigbo gets it up, and a couple of bounces, and it finds its way home. DeVries, 5 seconds to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen late here. Singer to beat the shot clock, no good. Rebound to Palmieri.
Both teams were out of sorts on that possession.
McHale to the basket, off the window and in.
Head coach this year, I believe he did it last year too, donating $20 for every assist that UMass gets today for cancer research. Glenn Box, he's gonna trust his sophomore.
UMass able to get it to Olbrys. Quick double comes. Palmieri wide open for 3. We approach the final 5 minutes of this one. Brought to you by Mass General Brigham Sports Medicine at Cooley Dickinson Hospital. Together, we'll write your comeback story. Singer gets downhill. Possession so important. Entry comes to Olbrys. Up top, Franks. Jabs, pulls up for 3. The bank's open on Valentine's Day. And we'll get another look at this one. You see, it's the triple threat, right? It's the step in, and then you pull back, and before...
4 fouls. Singer is staying in for Glenn Box in Miami.
Here is Singer. Kicks it to the corner. Triple is up and in. First made 3 of the day. Curjo, the jab step. Oh, might have gotten away with a travel, but here comes Scalia. Inside. UMass doubling. Treader down low, gets the finish. Gets it back to Palmieri around the screen. 10 to shoot again. Palmieri, this time passes Odenigbo, the running layup for 2.
By Janae Odenigbo, able to curl around, catch up to that leading pass, and then quickly make the finish.
Triple up, and good. Minutewomen get it across with Palmieri. Palmieri will step back, tough take, and gets it. McHale goes to Palmieri. Jump pass Odenigbo, over and in. Janae Odenigbo. Standing crowd here in Amherst. 13 wins in a row, resting maybe on this possession. Here is Singer. Goes up, no good. Rebound, Ali Palmieri.
Flash right as Palmieri was about to shoot. Miami will take it.
Second free throw good. 13 straight wins for Miami. Do they have more magic in them? Treader downhill, goes up and in, and one. They got the foul.
She gets by Odenigbo.
In the restricted area would be the argument for that call.
They're saying Olbrey's perhaps under 77% this year on free throws.
Treader, to put their team in front, gets it.
Going smaller.
It all comes down to this. Inbound McHale. Now Olbrey's up and in! This is for the game. Singer from beyond half court. No good! Megan Olbrey's fires Cupid's arrow into the heart and off the backboard. And UMass snaps the 13-game win streak.
That has shown they are one of the best in the conference.
Olbrey's